What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Guys, unaccountability is so rampant in the black world today, and it does come from men, but in this case, we're dealing with it from sisters, which we know that happens, but in this particular case, Alexis Skyy, she is a 27-year-old, I will call her a struggle model, IG model, Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we already know with that particular background, those characteristics, we already know that she's weaving and sailing up, okay? So this is not somebody that someone should take serious. And so she has a child by this brother by the name of Brandon Medford. Now she's complained about him before. This guy on his Instagram, supposedly he's a businessman. He pretends to be a man of God and things like that. But unfortunately, the child, whose name is Alaiya, has a mental disability. Okay, and a child with a mental disability, it could be hard on parents. I think like two types of children that some parents have a tough time dealing with. And I'm not saying this to be mean, but what I've heard is children who end up turning out to be LGBT, that becomes some reasons why some parents might want to feel a little bit ostracized by the child's sexuality, or a child that has a mental disability, because they feel that, why did this have to happen to my child? Like, my other children didn't turn out like this. Something happened with this one. Is this like a reflection of me? Some parents cowered out and decide, well, this child, I'm not going to be involved in the child's life. I actually know a person that did that. His child had a mental disability, and I've heard Brother George talk about a brother who disowned his child because of the sexuality. For me, if it's your child, it's your child. That has nothing to do with how you're supposed to protect and love your child, right? If your child has a mental disability, that's your child, okay? But Alexis Skyy is now praying to Jesus for a new man, okay? And she's putting this in her story. Church music! I pray God puts the right man in my life for a good man to be a father figure to my daughter. I've been so calm and quiet, but enough is enough. You can't force a man to love a child. Better yet, his child. Sad music, there's a lot of blame. I blame for myself and that I can own up to that, but my daughter is pure and innocent. She doesn't deserve looking out the window, asking daddy come get me. Daddy call me back. Daddy is on IG flexing to the world like he's this man of God living the right way when you're missing her birthday. When the child goes to the hospital, she says that the child is never there. But I just want to talk about this. Brandon says he's in the child's life and he has no need to drag her. He has a different story. Okay. And he's taking the higher road, in my opinion. He says nobody wins in family feuds. But if this guy is who you say he is, he's a bum. Well, did God put the wrong man in your life when you had a baby by him? Like, where was God at this time? Because were you living a lifestyle? And I know this is going to be a controversial question. Okay. Were you living the lifestyle of a woman that God would put you a man in the life that could be with you? Could you actually handle that? Because you hear a lot of sisters, like Alexis Skyy. I mean, I'm seeing how you dress. I'm seeing how you look. I'm seeing what kind of guys you attract. Obviously, they're not good ones. And then I hear you asking God to send the right man in your life. But are you being the woman that God would reward so that the right man could come and find you? Or are you wanting to do what you want to do and think that God is a UPS delivery service? He should just deliver somebody to you because you said so. Is that what we're dealing with right now? Because this is the hypocrisy in Black America. We want to do what we want to do, then ask God to bail us out when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Okay? You can't be living a life as you want and then think that God is supposed to bless you with a decent, honorable man. And furthermore, you're looking now for a man to come and be a cleanup man. Now you want a man to come and be a good father figure to your daughter. But you're not talking about how you're looking for a man to come and be a good figure to you, because obviously you need it. See, that's the situation. You don't need the help. Only your daughter needs the help, right? No. You need a strong male figure in your life too also, boo. I know that you don't want to talk about that, but we're going to keep it real. See, there's so many women out there that's looking for a man to be a strong father figure to the child, but when they come to them, then it's fine. So you want a man to come and basically do everything that the father didn't do because you didn't pick the right guys. So now you want to be mad at your decisions. And you're a fairly attractive woman. What about the other guys that wanted to deal with you, but you didn't want to deal with them? Oh, so you don't want to talk about that, huh? I bet you don't. I bet that you don't. No, you don't have time for those conversations, huh? Because I guess God, you wasn't asking God at that time. All you was asking for was booty clapping sounds. Yeah, you wasn't thinking about God. You wasn't thinking about Jesus. You wasn't thinking about Jehovah. You wasn't thinking about Peter or Nebuchadnezzar or nobody in the Bible. But now all of a sudden, since you're mad at him, now you want God to send you a cleanup man to come and do what this guy ain't doing, which is your fault.
Oh, hell no!
It's your fault. And you want to blame everybody else for the problem. No, God doesn't send cleanup men to people like you who don't appreciate him. And that's why you haven't found nobody now. Because the reality is, why does somebody need to come and be a role model to your daughter when you should have thought about that in the first place? You wasn't looking for no man that had those characteristics. And apparently, according to the brother Brandon, he got other kids. So you already knew that he had other kids, and you saw how he was treating his other kids or lack thereof. So, but no, you wanted to deal with him. No, you made your bed, lay in it. Stop blaming people. And you partly blame yourself. I'm glad you said that, because why? You have bad choices of men. Okay? Just like so many other people in the Black community, that when it comes to dating and relationships, we have a tough time, but we look at the wrong things. But what about the right things? Okay? Are we looking for a person that's consistent? Are we looking for a person that got good, strong family values? Are we looking for a person that has, motherly characteristics, a woman that is, easy to talk to, a woman that encourages you, a woman who is can organize things in the house, a woman that has wisdom? See, are we looking at those things? Or are we just looking at, her booty fat, titties fat, she's sexy, she can suck something? So then when you end up like Peter Washington or Brittany Renner, then all of a sudden now you want to have an attitude. But why you got an attitude now? Don't have an attitude now. Don't have attitude now. Okay? You did it to yourself. And she did it to herself. So she got to deal with it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Strunk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.